Hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here. Please be sure to subscribe so that you won't miss any videos in the future, and please be sure to like this video if you find it helpful. Drop any comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you ASAP. Let's get started. Hello and thank you so much for joining me. I am finally going to give you guys a look at what's going on in my personal rings planner for December 2023. Just barely made it. Sorry, it's been a busy month, but nevertheless, let's take a look and get started. All right, so if this is the first time you've tuned in, welcome, and I'm so excited to have you here. This is a moterm Luxe personal rings planner in pebbled taupe. In my opinion, it's more of a beige. I would say taupe is usually darker and a little bit more on the gray side. It is the perfect shade. It wears really well. Like, I love the patina that is happening in the corners and how it wears. I take this everywhere with me, and I just think this color is so perfect, and I love the neutral palette of it. So that's the planner cover that I'm using. Inside, this is what my setup looks like currently. It is wintertime here in Winnipeg, so our weather is all over the place. So I've got lots of micro icon weather stickers from Daisy Papers. I have them, I trimmed the sides just so they don't stick out so far. So if you're wondering why her sheets look a little different, it's just because I gave them a little haircut. In the zipper, I keep my change and my finger grippy from Omomo. It's a cat with a bow tie, and there's a paw print on the back. They come in a set of 5. And then in the front here, I've got my Oli clips and these beautiful textured calendar cards that I bought this year from Infinite Lotus. I love the feel of these. I wish I could find paper like this to print on at home. And then I have some deco cards. These are freebies in my Instagram account. There are tons of freebies in there. So if you're new to planning, it can be really expensive to start out, but it doesn't have to be. So go check out my freebie folder and fill up your planner for free. This is the traceable card that I have from Casavici. It's great for making bullet points to make a checklist, and I use it all the time to draw straight lines. Back here, I've got some more stickers, of course, from Judy. These are my weekly stickers that I like to put on the corner of my weeklies. I'll show you that in a sec. And then these beautiful freebies that have come with some of my orders from May Paper Co. They're so pretty. I have a hard time using them, but I've used 2. So sticker junkie in training, or in recovery, I guess. I love stickers. Okay. And then I've got this protective cover at the front just to protect my pages. And I've got some layered freebies from my Etsy shop here, printed on vellum. So this isn't free. This is a freebie in my Instagram account. It's a quote for December. Christmas is a season not only of rejoicing, but of reflection. That's by Winston Churchill. And I just love the way it looks over top of one of my Christmas dashboards. This is a set of 5 that are currently on sale, no code needed, in my Etsy shop. And I just love the feel that they give my planner when I first open it up. And then I've got my year at a glance. Inside my flyleaf, I've got more stickers. If you're new here, you'll quickly learn I really enjoy stickers. They can take a blank page insert and completely add your personality to it. They can also just add so much more usefulness to it. So these are a fantastic set. The Canadian Holidays sheet in the Hobonichi size. These stickers fit perfectly into all of the calendars that I have in here. So if you're looking for titles for all of those inserts that you've bought or PDFs that you've printed, this is a great set. This is the Canadian Holidays. I believe Judy also has an American one too, so if you're tuning in from America, then she's got you covered too. And you can use my code, remember, Jennifer, without the fur, 10, and save. I've got also another one of, okay, let's just get this sorted here in case I get those guys in. And then all of these guys, and everybody's happy. Okay, I've got another one of my Christmas dashboards here. This is again part of the set of 5. And then this is my routine section. So I have my annual routine, semi-annual, quarterly, spring, summer, fall, winter, and then it flows into the months. And this is a changeable sheet, so you change it with each quarter. And then you have your weekly tracker. Oh, sorry, this is the one that you change. The month is 1 through 12, and then the weekly routine, the last 4 pages, you just switch it out each quarter, and then it like goes across the page into the lineup. And then this is a separate download. So this is the yearly tracker bundle from Infinite Lotus. You can use code Jenny8, so Jenni 8 to save when you purchase online. And then this is the daily routine. So I use this just to remind me of all the things that I need to do each day. I also coordinated this section with a really great to-do list app on my phone. So I could add that widget to my phone. I could add it to my watch. And then if I'm having a really busy day and I can't check my planner for what is on my to-do list, then it's synced with my phone and I have everything on reoccurring reminders depending on when I do everything. So I highly recommend checking out that app. I shared it in my Instagram and I will put it in the caption. This is one of my winter dashboards. This is from my Etsy shop, and this comes in a set of 5 as well. I've got that wonderful quarterly overview in my personal as well as my A5, and then I've got a personal version of my Canadian holidays and celebrations insert. This is in my Etsy shop. And then I've just printed a dot grid on the back. This is one of a set of 12 monthly title pages available on my website. Also on sale. Everything's on sale right now, guys. And I just like the way it looks. So they cascade down the page throughout the year. I had a lot of fun making those. They're available in 5 different sizes. And then I'm using the same layout here in my personal as I am in my A5 if you just checked out that video. I like the lines, makes for tidy writing. And then of course there are stickers from Judy. This is off of her freebie sheet. She sends so many freebies with her orders. She is so generous. If you haven't checked her out, I dare you to go check out her website and try to not buy something. Good luck. It's impossible. And then I've got the next month's here. Next, I've got my weekly section. This is the hosting dashboard that's part of that set of 5 for Christmas. And this is a custom weekly insert made for me by Vivian at Infinite Lotus. So the only thing that's changed about this is it's got a 5 a.m. start instead of a 6 a.m. start, and then it ends a little bit earlier because I like to get up early and I like to go to bed early. So she made that little tweak for me just to make it fit my schedule better. And I love this layout. I've got lots of room up here for notes. I've got like a weekly task list that I can fill out on the side. And then I've got my scheduled also for the weekend. So I was using a weekly insert before that didn't have the scheduled for the weekend, and it didn't work for me. And you know when something isn't working. You just know it, and you stick with it too long and it drives you crazy. Just make the change. That's the beauty of PDFs. You'll have that file forever, and you're going to change, and so will your planner. So buying PDFs set you up for success in the future because you have those inserts forever, and you can always go back to them if you need to. The next section that I have, this is another one of the 5 for Christmas. So this is the Christmas wrapping. So this is my daily section. I'm using up this purchase. This was the dated download, but Vivian's made me a custom version of this one that also starts at 5 o'clock, and then it's an undated version. So again, I have it forever. So if I want to stop using it, I don't have 6 months of dated inserts that I'm not using anymore. So there's no guilt. So you can flip back and forth as the seasons of the year change, the seasons of our planners change. And planner piece is finding a way to embrace the change that is natural with life. So I'm a huge advocate of PDFs for that reason, also because they are so much better for our planet, to just print on paper that you can get just down the street instead of shipping it all over the world, and all of that packaging. So this is a dirty habit, but we can make it cleaner by making sustainable choices. This is my library post-it that I move whenever my youngest daughter has library. This is a freebie. So every month I create wallpapers for your phone, but you can also download them and print them for your planner. So this is December's. That was our Christmas tree last year. It was so cute. Such a cute little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Next I have my work section. I like to keep that schedule separate, just so that I'm not trying to squeeze it in with all of my other stuff. So it's just nice and clear and separate, and I just block off the days that I know I can't sub. And then I've got like a weekly section in here, and I'm switching to an undated version of this grid week on 2 pages from Infinite Lotus. I'm switching to a download just because for July and August I'm not teaching, so I don't need those pages. So I was paying for pages I wasn't using, so I just thought it makes sense for me, if I'm using this for work, to switch to something that's a download undated. This is a payroll verification custom insert that Rosie made for me at Rosie Papterie. So if there's something you need that's really specific, she is fantastic. She even added like a little rating for me with stars that I can highlight, just for me to keep track of all my jobs. My next section is, pardon me, this is another one of the Christmas dashboards. So it's all about a hot cuppa. So mugs, mugs, mugs on all of them. Okay, so this is my tracking section. So this is my habit tracker. This is a super functional habit tracker PDF insert from Infinite Lotus, and I've kind of used it in a different way. I'll show you, to track all the different things that I wanted to track instead of using different inserts. I like that the whole month stays on one page and I'm not looking across rings, because I always found it hard to figure out which column went where. So this is my habit, and then I've used it like this for physical health. So I've got physical health, hydration, and dietary. So I can look for trends that happen depending on looking at what I've been doing physically. And then this is my mental health, mood, productivity, and anxiety. And I really feel like noting when I'm feeling unwell or injured really correlates with my mental health. So I wanted to add that in there. This is my sleep total tracker. It's been all over the place for December. Every month, the beginning of every month, I say to myself, this is going to be the month where I just have it straight across. I'm going to really prioritize sleep, but it's easier said than done. December is nuts. And then on this page, I monitored my sleep times. So when I got to bed and when I got up. So I like to get up at 5. Here I had a migraine, and here I was just really exhausted, and I was kind of coming down with a bit of a cold, but then I just let myself sleep longer and I felt fine. But all of the Christmas stuff, I'm getting to bed so much later than I should be, so that's why. And then on my last one, I'm just tracking my exercise. So when I stretch, use my muscle roller. I haven't been doing this at all. Oh man, Lindsay's gonna be mad at me. She's my massage therapist. When I do abs, legs, glutes, they're all nice and saggy right now. I'll work on that in January. When I run, this correlates with when I was sick. And then when I've gone for a hike, I walk pretty regularly even when I feel like crap, because it's just good to get fresh air. And then when I'm unwell or injured. So lots of bugs going around. This is my running tracker. So this is a yearly tracker from Planner Room. And then I've just kind of tweaked it a bit down the side to customize it for my runs. So it's hard to put 2 digits in the little boxes, so I just did a letter code. And then the back side is all ready for the new year. This is my Reading the Bible in a Year planner tracker. So this is actually a download that I got from Etsy, and it has like a Google file, so you can like check it off, and it shows you like percentage wise how much you've read, and then it'll tell you at the top how many chapters you've read and how many chapters you have left. I'm actually on track to read the Bible in about 6 months, so I'm pretty excited for that. I printed this out. I still need to fill it out before the new year. I think now is a really great time to be reflective. This time of year is very memorable, so we can remember where we were at in different aspects of our life, and this is a great time to set new goals for the new year. My next section is my journaling section. This is a tabbed insert from Infinite Lotus. I'm saving because I want to get some new ones. The not the fabric, but the material, it's like a frosted, super, like almost like velvety smooth plastic, and then whatever you want is printed on there, but it doesn't smear, it doesn't tear, and it's ultra thin, so it doesn't bulk up your planner. I've made my own dividers, and you can see my how-to in my Instagram, and they're great. They're super functional, but if you've got the budget, and I'm saving up for these because they are just dreamy. This is a free download. This is one of the quotes for December, and I do this every month, so if you follow me on Instagram, you can see all of these freebies as they come out. So this one is Winter Forms Our Character and Brings Out Our Best. That's from Tom Allen. And this is part of the Winter Dashboard series. I really like printing things on vellum. If you haven't noticed, I love vellum because it's thinner than cardstock, and then you can layer. And then this is my journal section that I have in my planner. It's formatted without being too rigid. It's got a blank space here, so I've been using that this month to count down to Christmas. You can highlight the 3 top things that are happening. There's a wellness section, and then just 3 thoughts. I find it really great to help me figure out where my head is at the beginning of every day. This is a freebie from, I believe, Laura Jane Plants. And then this is the weekly cleaning sheet that I use. This is an insert from Infinite Lotus. I've been pressed for time, so I actually filled it out. I, in the past, have used all my beautiful micro icon stickers from Judy to like code it all. And hopefully I'll have time to do that again in January, because I really like the neat, tidy look that it gives it. My next section is my list section. This is one of my winter dashboards in Etsy. This is also an activity list. So on one side are autumn activities, and it's all kind of generic depending on what city you live in. I didn't make anything too specific. And then on the back side are winter activities. So this is available in my Etsy shop. And then I've got a whole bunch of lists in here. In my notes section, don't think I have too much. Oh, I've got something hiding in here. Oh yeah, this is my wardrobe, capsule wardrobe, plans to update. And then back here, this is my social section. So where I plan what I'm doing in Instagram. This is another one of my dashboards, and my favorite picture is the sun dog. So this is a month on one page from Infinite Lotus. This is Infinite Lotus's inbox insert, but you can edit things in Adobe, so I changed it to say social checklist, and then I cleared out everything that was in here so that I could write the things that I want to remember to do each day with my company, just for consistency. And then I downloaded their following tracker, so I'm tracking my IG growth and my YouTube growth. And then what else do I have in here? I've got some lists when I have ideas. I find this really helpful. So these are the sizes of the different planners. I'm making everything available in 5 sizes. And this was an insert, a freebie from Planner Rebel Co. And then I've got my post-its on the back for adjusting the sizes, because I love to add cut marks on all of my inserts, just to make it really easy for you guys to print them and cut them and get it perfect every time. And then, oh yeah, and I'm using this to keep track of what I've listed in Etsy and what I've listed in my freebie folder for you guys. And then my last section, this is another one of my winter inserts, is my weekly expenses. So just keeping track of spending. And it's really easy to do. It's great. I've got it set up so I get a message on my phone, and then I don't have to dig out and hold on to receipts anymore, and then I just write it down, and then you can stay on budget. I've got some of our recent family photos, and in the back is my wallet. So I said I'd bring this everywhere with me, and this is why. So I have my wallet with me at all times, and I have this back here too. So this is a freebie from me. If you need a year at a glance card, you can shrink this down, make it whatever size you want, and it comes with cut lines, and it is for 2024. So there's 2 different versions. There's this version, oh, sorry about that, and then there's this version. So you get both of them in the one download. Comes like this, and you slice them apart, and yeah, so you can shrink them down. My gift to you. Check that out on my Etsy. Sorry, that's on my Instagram freebie folder, and then this is my daughter's schedule, so I've got that in there. So if I need to pick her up, I know which class she's in, and I've got all kinds of special things back here. This is from my daughter. When I taught her, I subbed in her class, she made this for me. She's so sweet. And then just like some appointment things are back here, some more doodles from Izzy. And yeah, that is, in a nutshell, what is going on in my personal rings for the month of December. I'm sorry it took me until almost the end of the month to make this for you guys, but hopefully you think it was well worth the wait. I want to thank you so much for watching this video to the end. If you have any questions about anything I've shown here, do not hesitate to drop a comment down below, and I always answer. So have a great rest of your day, and I hope 2024 brings you planner peace in ways that you never thought possible. Happy planning.